the 2022 Tennessee Senior Olympics swimming. You can see there's all types of different levels of swimmers in these events. Obviously different ages, males and females. To tell you the truth, I'm surprised I was even able to get this 2022 Tennessee games on my website because they weren't recoverable. I had them on an external drive. I went to the Best Buy Geek Squad twice, and then I hired another outside individual who couldn't recover them. And then I was going to send out an email saying, I'm sorry, I couldn't put your videos up. And then they started work on it. Lord works in mysterious ways, but here's the 2022 Senior Olympics Tennessee swimming. This is obviously the women's freestyle. Again, lots of different levels. You can see the flip turns. Some of the women are extremely talented in their swimming. Lots of national championships. These are you can see up on the board, you can kind of monitor just how you've done. It's a personal thing, so many times it's just you're racing against yourself, not so much everybody else. This is a women's butterfly. It's a men's backstroke. So all four strokes are in the senior games. So we got freestyle, butterfly, back, and breast. Again, here's the men, some of the faster freestylists. So there's lots of different levels of competition. But as I've said before, a lot of times the person that comes in last receives the highest applause. Again, the scoreboard, kind of tell how you've done, and there's obviously some slower ones. You can see here this fellow doing the backstroke. I think, if I'm not mistaken, he might have been in his 90s. So all levels of competition.
We're here with Elizabeth, goes by Betsy.
That's right.
At the 2022 Tennessee Senior Olympics swimming. And Betsy, we have this Redefining Aging, and we like to talk to people that do events and how it's enhanced their quality of life, their fitness, all that kind of stuff. And what drives you, what's important to you, what's your spiritual belief. So just tell us a little bit about how you got into swimming. What do you do to maintain your health and fitness? Is it swimming only or other things?
Yeah. So I actually started swimming when I was really little. I was born with some congenital leg issues and started swimming for therapy as a child, and I loved it. I just feel so at home in the water, and I swam all through high school. I also did some other sports, played soccer and ran cross country, but I swam in college, and I always thought when I graduated college it would be over. But I started coaching, and I had children, and they swam, and it was just sort of never over. And I found that even though sometimes I don't love to get up early in the morning and go to practice, when I do, I feel better. Like my mood is better. Everybody else likes me better. And it's just been my constant throughout. As life changes come, having children, that's hard on your body, and swimming helped me recover. And then as those children grow and turn into teenagers, it helped me have something for me to maintain, myself. And now that they're grown and I have a little bit more time for myself, I'm really back to doing it again. And
that's my situation too. I just get up when I want, and the kids are doing good. They're off on their own. They got 18 grandkids.
Oh my gosh. Mine aren't quite there yet. I also have to say that one of the big things for me is my training group. So I train at Tennessee Aquatics at UT, and we have a great group, and it's different people every day, but there's some core people that I look forward to seeing every morning, and we hold each other accountable, and we have a lot of fun. And
so that's a motivator that people that are watching this that can't seem to get the motivation if they find the group.
Right, for sure. Like
swimming usually has that.
Right. So even if sometimes I don't feel like going, but I know that my friends are expecting me there, and and they always are tricking me into doing things like, let's do this one 10 seconds faster. And so they push me and help me get a little bit better every time, and then we get to come do these competitions together. And
right, and you got a couple of silver medals.
I do. I'm really proud of those.
Yeah. What other things drive you? What's important to you? Is there a spiritual aspect to your life?
So yeah, I mean, I think being connected with my body and like in the world. I also do some open water swimming, and I really find a lot of peace out there when I'm in the river and just, in nature, and you just feel that in your body.
Swim in the open.
I do. I swim around in the Knoxville area. There are a couple of places that are good to swim, and yeah, so I find a lot of peace there and a lot of comfort, and it helps me cope with everyday stress.
Yes.
Yeah.
What would you say to that person who is just intimidated or scared to get going?
It's tough. It really is tough, and even those of us, I've been swimming my whole life, but there have been periods where, because of children or job or whatever, I haven't been able to, and it's hard to come back, and you feel that a little bit, but you just do. You just, you get it, and you just hop in the water, and it just happens, and it's fine, and everybody's just so glad to have everyone here that nobody judges anybody, and whatever you get out of it, if you just want to have pretty strokes, or if you want to be healthy, or if you want to go fast, there's something for everybody to do, and I think the swimming community in particular, I can't speak about the other sports, but swimming community in particular, very open, very welcoming.
Yeah, they are.
Very supportive.
Sometimes I think about if you put in a good workout and you're consistent, that you're not getting hit. Someone's not handing you a $50 bill or a $100 bill, but you're not buying a lot of prescriptions. You're not having
Oh yeah,
procedures.
I don't take any medications, and every time I go to the doctor for my annual visit, they're like, "Tell us what you're on." I'm like, "Nothing." Swimming, yeah, it helps you, right? And I think as long as you continue to use what you got, then you can continue to do that. And you hear these inspirational stories about people in their 90s and 100s.
I know.
And I feel like
94-year-old.
I'm not even halfway done with my swimming career. Like, oh my gosh.
I love it. Well, thank you. That's really inspirational. And we appreciate you coming this week.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad you're collecting these stories.
Yeah, I think they're going to motivate people to get involved. That's our theme, get involved.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it.
We want to thank you for watching RedefiningAging.us. I'm John Disterdick, your host. And our goal for the series is pretty simple. We just want to enhance the quality of people's lives. So if you know of an event that you think would be one for good for us to cover, please fill out the form on our website, and not only the event and what it is, where it is, when it is, and if there's a person you know that you think would be a good person for us to do a testimony on in some event, please let us know. And if you want a fuller description of my testimony, you can either go to johndisterdick.com and look under ministry, or you can go here at redefiningaging.us. We appreciate your viewership. God bless, and hope to see you on more shows.